I think the most incredible thing about this city is that this is where the Silk Road started thousands of years ago, becoming the first trading route from east to west. Not only transporting goods, but also ideas as well as religion. And so this really kind of made the world a lot smaller of a place. So I've been seeing a lot of people here dressing up in cosplay in these ancient Chinese outfits. And it's a lot of fun. It's honestly like a festive atmosphere all over the place here. And people seem to really be enjoying themselves and getting lots of pictures and videos. If you want to see China over the last 1,000 years, visit Beijing. But if you want to see over 5,000 years of history, head to Xi'an, which means Western Peace. You can feel the rich culture and history all around and see how this ancient capital has thrived and grown in recent years, with new modern buildings and metros seamlessly woven into the fabric of ancient city fortifications and temples. Witnessing the rise and fall of dynasties and civilizations, this is a place to explore our past and our future. Hey everyone! Today I am just here in Xi'an, China, which is a city I have never visited, right here in the center of the country. And I am so excited because it's a new place. I've always wanted to come, and there is so much history going on. It's a little sad though because I only have about a day to spend, so I'll just be walking around trying to check out as much as I can. And if I have a little bit of time, I'm going to try to get a taxi over and check out the Terracotta Warriors because they are a bit further outside the city and there's no way to get there by the metro or walking for that matter. Right behind me over there is the center of the city, and that is the bell tower. So this morning I'm just here a little further out of the city of Xi'an trying to check out the Terracotta Warriors, which is probably the most famous thing about this city today. And it is kind of hard to get to. It's an hour drive from the city center, but totally worth it, I think. But there are a lot of crowds here, and as you can see, I'm wearing an earpiece, and that's just so I can find my guide again.
Dynasty still. So later if
Now would be the perfect time for a quick history lesson. China was ruled in ancient times by dynasties. These kings and emperors ruled through family lines for thousands of years, at war with each other for control of different regions. There were 13 major dynasties in all. The Qin dynasty, which lasted only a few years, 221 to 206 BC, united all the states under China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. He was obsessed with immortality, and it is rumored that he even drank liquid mercury because he believed it would extend his life. Upon his death, he was buried with material objects to take with him to the afterlife. No one had any idea for thousands of years what that might have been. Then, in 1974, a farmer digging a well in the countryside unearthed what would become one of the most significant archaeological finds of all time. A massive project began opening up 4 pits with more than 8,000 life-size clay statues of men dressed in traditional armor. The excavation continues to this day, as they are still uncovering more relics. Something that is fascinating is that while the statues are mostly gray and earth tones, they were painted bright colors at the time of completion, and no 2 figures are identical. They all have unique facial characteristics. So there are a lot of people here, and getting through was not that easy actually, but I'm told this is because it's a holiday and it's usually not quite this busy. But just be prepared for the crowds. So after you visit and see all the warriors, there's a lot of touristy stuff to do here and try, especially on these little narrow alleyways with food and drinks. For some amazing history and architecture, I headed over to the Dasian Temple on the south side of Xi'an, where you can see a massive pagoda and worship at some of China's oldest Buddhist shrines. It was built in 648 during the Tang Dynasty and contains statues of Buddha that were brought back from India by the monk Shaanshi. While I didn't have much time here and I couldn't go up the pagoda for views of the city, it was quite beautiful around sunset and the grounds were peaceful. It was the perfect spot for a bit of reflection and rest. So I made it over to the wall here, and it is so cool to see. It actually makes a complete circle around the downtown, and it's pretty far. I mean, I think it's a few miles. And on the top, if you go up to it, you can actually ride a bicycle because it is so wide. I'm definitely going to have to go up there and at least walk along a bit of it. The city wall around downtown Xi'an is one of the most complete ancient fortifications in existence. Built in the 14th century by the first emperor of the Ming Dynasty, it has undergone several reconstructions throughout the years. Make sure to check it out at night and admire the lights and lanterns lit up. So I had such a great time here in Xi'an, but I feel like there was so much I couldn't do, and I'd love to spend more time over here by the wall of the city. Unfortunately, I have to leave tomorrow morning very early, so I'm going to have to get going, but I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this city as much as I have, and stay safe, healthy, and happy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me today. Life's a journey meant to be shared. Remember to always travel with an open heart and an open mind. Enjoy the ride and keep your eyes on the horizon for the next adventure. I'll see you out there.